Hanayama pulling up to supposedly stop the fight between Jack and Pickle is, yes, unfortunate, but also very interesting and may lead into something potentially more hype. Baki Rahen chapter 25 leaks have arrived, we've got a few panels revealed, plenty of stuff to talk about. So Hanayama is talking to Jack here, having, as I claimed in my previous video, the first interaction in 30 years of Baki between these two. Yes, they've been in the same place, for example the maximum tournament, but never in a room just together or talking to one another. Likewise with a mention of one another to another character. For example, we haven't had Jack talk to someone about Hanayama, likewise for Hanayama about Jack from my memory. And it seems like, based on the rough translations we have for this chapter, Itagaki is also aware of this, with this other leaked panel here apparently being Jack asking who is this to Tokigawa about Hanayama, meaning Jack may have no idea about Hanayama, which is even more wild. I would imagine Hanayama is well aware of Jack, as while never interacting with him, he has watched key fights, for example Baki vs Jack in the conclusion of the maximum tournament, and he may have watched Jack vs Pickle in the past as well. But Jack not being aware of Hanayama is kind of funny, but does kind of make sense for his character. His only goal is really to do with Yudro, and you could say Baki as well. It's all about the Hanma family. Then with the introduction of Pickle and Jack's embarrassing defeats by the hands of Pickle, the Dino Boy has rose up the ranks as a key target as revealed in the recent chapters. Which, speaking about Pickle, we don't see him in any of the leaked panels here. Of course, I would love for Jack vs Pickle's fight to continue, but it does seem like we're going to be cutting away from that for now. Potential just build up for Jack vs Pickle in the future, like we're getting for Jack vs Yudro. So has Hanayama stole Pickle's place in the next fight against Jack? I think that is a possibility considering these panels, and honestly, I'm not going to complain too much. Many of us have wanted to see this fight for years. I've made prediction matchups before, breakdowns of these two fighting one another. I've mentioned wanting to see Jack fight Hanayama ever since he called out all the other fighters in the arena. He probably would have called out Hanayama if he was in the arena, or maybe not, as he doesn't know who he is apparently. But still, we want this fight. These two are 1 and 2 when it comes to my favorite characters in Baki. And without a doubt, these two are up there as the most popular characters in the entire Baki world, being both regarded as top tiers now. Yes, recently Hanayama kinda got embarrassed, but still, based on his showings in the Musashi arc, he's definitely regarded as a top tier. And since we've got pretty deep into Baki Rahen now, Jack has pretty much all the major fights set up for him. He has Pickle now set up, Yudro's continuing to be built, all the other fighters he's called out. There's really only one more fight he hasn't really set up yet, considering this being the setup for Hanayama now. That being Biscuit Oliver, the person who also defeated Sukune at the end of the previous manga. I would also love to see that. That's the one thing we're missing, but considering all the insanity we've gotten so far, we can't complain too much. The full chapter will be coming out in a few days. The links are posted in the Discord, free to join, link in the description. Road to 10k members, we're getting close. Shout out to these members. Make sure to check out the previous video I did, 18 minutes of Jack greatness, going into a lot of detail about Jack unlocking the demon back and a lot of other interesting stuff to go over. Apart from that, we're definitely going to see what happened with Pickle in the coming full chapter reveal, so stay tuned for my video on that as well. Gamer Subs, the official partner of the channel, check out that stuff, link in the description, 10% discount code. Thanks for watching, that's it guys, peace.